Hey, I just wanted to start today's video because check it out. The game's on sale right now for the spring, and they added a sandbox mode, which I'm thinking I'm gonna test out real quick. New game. Wait, that doesn't make sense. How do you get a sandbox on? Oh, okay. So it's not. We start working on the sandbox game mode. In this game mode, everything is free and unlocked right away. If there aren't any quests, it's mainly for playing around and testing things. We already had some of these tools for testing things during development, which totally makes sense. That's honestly super cool. So we thought it'd be nice to give them to you, the players. It includes a new flat map, a new tool, and new buildable objects exclusive to sandbox mode. We'll begin testing this update on the experimental branch very soon. Okay, so it's not quite ready. But that is super cool. I like it. Alright, well, then I'm going to get back into this file here. And today is a very special day. Today's when I finally fix the sorter system. And this I'm going to just walk away from. Wish you could sprint crouch. Alright. So, let's turn off everything because there's no way I'm going to be fixing this with my factory on. So while I let things run through, I was thinking, what do we got here? I'll explain to you kind of what, oh wow. Oh, I must have already turned it off last time I was playing, knowing that I was going to be doing this. This one still has some on it. This must have some stuff far away. Oh yeah, that's one of those. Whereas this one, not so much. Anyway, so we don't have as long to wait. So my thought was, this is kind of the tallest part in this map. I guess a little bit over there. This is slightly taller. But not really because there's less down below. Anyway, I'm going to separate these by one space. And my thought on this was, I'll do the same thing I did over there. I want to have, there's gonna be, I think it makes sense to eventually split this into thirds, because I think it's just gonna get even more resources eventually. How much longer do we have? Anything there? Does it last a little bit? I can't see anything in there. Hello? Here, let's do this. Oh, I think I might be getting there. Oh, yes, let's... And we're going to keep this one here. This one's going to move. This one's going to move over that way. Just one. I think I can do it. I think I'm going to do this. There we go. Just like so. There we go, perfect. Alright. Okay. So, change that to everything. Okay. Let's just come down. That was random. There we go. I don't need that. That can go right here. Nice. It would actually be interesting to throw a quick ore analyzer there. I'll do that in a minute. I'll have a shopping list of things I need to go get here in a minute. But for now, that can go. Now, my reasoning behind this, I didn't actually explain. Oops. Oh, interesting. Because one of the things that I'm doing already is I'm separating this one. I'm already separating. Like, so this side I only had gold and coal, and this side I had copper and iron. I don't need to, you know, put them all back together like I was doing. Because I was putting them back together, I had to resort everything again and separate them. That's why I had, boom, I had 2 more of these things down here. And technically, I only need to go down to this level for everything because I don't need to do that. Another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to crush the coal. Oh, I'm not going to crush the coal all the way. I'm only going to crush half of it. Half of it's going to be going, or maybe even a quarter. What I'll do is I'll do a weird splitter thing. Oh, got random copper in there. That's going to make slag. So I don't have to deal with having to sort it out all over again. I'll just be separating. So this is going to take a little bit of work here, but I think it's totally worth it. So I'll get going on this and very carefully Alright. I think I can also fix that. Okay. I'll leave everything else there for now. So now, let's get this. I think these can do this. Now, because then you go straight into sorting. Isn't that fantastic? So, on this side, all I need to worry about will be this here. It is copper and iron. So, And this will also have copper and iron in it too from the other side, because basically sorted it out. And now, okay, all I need to do is this. I need to make sure. Come on. There we go. If you're hearing my keyboard in the background, it's because, well, I got a new keyboard. Well, let's just say one of my children got a little excited and ripped off my old wired keyboard that I have been using for years, and it got wrecked. So I have been forced to get a new keyboard. It was actually kind of funny. I had already had one ordered because I was just feeling like, I kind of want to get a new keyboard. And now it turned from a want into a need. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, I thought you guys would think that would be interesting. You know, God works in mysterious ways. You never know. You never know. Never know. Alright. I'm thinking... Oh, you know what they need? They need a piece, a conveyor belt. It looks like this, but it just has a blocked off on one end. Kind of like this, but instead of a merger, you know? Just so like a situation like this, so I can separate these two easier. I guess I could do this. You know what? I guess I could. Whoa. Would a curve work there? No. No, that won't work. Oh my goodness. Sometimes the game's physics makes you disappear for a second. Because it has this weird tendency when you walk off a ledge, it just like, boom, teleports you to the bottom. That's what just happened there. Alright, I'm going to do that. And I guess... There we go. Alrighty. Well, let's see if that works. At least I can do that. Actually, can I? Hey! Okay. Alright. Just for the sake of this experiment that I'm doing. Let's do this. Like that. Holy macaroni. That way, I'm just gonna remove all those supports. Because the supports get in the way. And then they need to be sorted. Actually, that can go up more, can it? Yeah, there we go. I'm kind of making this up as I go along a little bit. So, some of this might need to get adjusted eventually. I'm going to have to move that over eventually. Oh, yeah, this is a good point. This, right here, Q... You can't walk between that. Interesting, interesting. I kind of wish I had more... Whoa. Let's put some lids on this. Can I get... I wonder, could I do it the other way? Oh. Oh my. I can. It's interesting, these... Oh. Wait a second. What? What? That's actually kind of cool. Alright, I'm gonna go get a single platform real quick from the store. Hey, what's that? Oh yeah, that's right. Actually, will this do anything to that? Yeah, that one's kind of stuck. How's this doing? Hey! They stayed clear. Nice. Building. I probably don't need that many. But these walls, I need more of these. They are gonna save me. Yeah, I know I have that. Okay. Anything else I need to do? Nope. Let's go back this way. Whew. 360. No scope, because I have no scope. Actually. Nice. Alright. And let's do this. And I think I'm gonna actually replace this with nice. Nice. See, this is good. I honestly think I should do this as well. What? Um. We're gonna try it. See if it does anything. We'll just do it on this one. Sometimes the building is funky. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. So, we have there we go. Well, that's gonna be an issue. Here, let's, this is gonna need me to be, there we go, like this. There we go. For now. Okay. Now I need to decide. This is, I think, this being copper makes sense, and that being, let's see, this is copper and iron, right? Yeah, and that being iron just makes sense. Alright, so, we'll go over here, and we'll do iron first. Iron. Iron. Right? Because that's all it's going to be in here is iron. Oh, makes me nervous. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I need iron. Iron. Copper. Copper. And I should separate this out. And that's copper. Alright. Perfect. Just that. There we go. That's nice. Alright, and then I'm gonna need to put some stairs in here. Let's put some actual stairs. I think I'm going to do this. I have options here. I have options. This is so nice. think I'm going to do this. I'm going to go up like this. Oh, just, you know, I'm just going to let you know, guys. Press Q when you first pick up a piece, you know. Because, like, Q, you know, you do this. Oh, yeah, like, make it dance. You know. This right here. I didn't know did that. Not that I'm going to use probably those shallower ones very much, but, like, yeah. It's still something I didn't know that was there. Okay? I just want to let you guys know. You need to press Q. Press Q. It's the best. Goodness. It is. Just look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What have I been doing my whole life? Well, I guess playing this game. Alright, and then I will... It's just too good. Too good. I wish there was a way to create different taskbars. Like, if you could have this be a taskbar, and then you can just swap between this by quickly pressing 1 or 2 while you open this. Like, you press tab, and then you press 1, and boom, you're on the. You know, that'd be something that they should definitely look into. It's multiple taskbars, and this is just to get up. This is just to get up here. Boom, boom, boom. Now I'm up. Nice. All right. I could even do it over here too. I'm feeling it. There we go. Actually, you know what? I could do it with just this. There we go. And then I can do this. Oh, I'm getting so side quested right now. Alright. Actually, you're going there. Just like that. Okay. I think gold, sir. We'll do that one first, I guess, since I just talked about it. Oh. I'll put gold, just in case I'm... There we go. Nice. Alrighty. Gold and coal now. Boom. Just to make sure. Oh. Yep. I could do this as a oh, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. And then coal goes in there. Okay. Now, that is sorted. So I think the only thing left to do is to crush the gold down. I think that's the only thing that hasn't been done there, and running the conveyor belts obviously after. That's kind of needed. I'm liking this little tunnel I've made here. Right? Let's just, for the sake of completionists, there we go. Okay. Nice. Okay, so let's... What is next here? Let's run all these, if I can remember correctly. If this one is copper. Okay, copper. We are going to do this. Right there. I'm going to run these. I think this is now done. I don't need this one here. What was that? What just fell? There, let's just see if that... Can anything go through here? And it just takes the crush big stones out? Whoa. Random unpolished emerald. Oh, little test around here, I guess. This is smart, adding those walls. Alright. Actually, I'm not coming up here. Down here. There we go. Let's go... Goodness, I feel like... building a bunch of floors here. There we go. Nice. There we go. There we go, indeed. And then... Oh. Is that the stuff that just got sorted? There it is. There should also be some ingots. Actually, was that already sent through? Ah, too late. There. Must have been. At least I hope so. Okay. Now this is iron. I wonder if I should go this way first with iron. Oh yeah, and I can do this. Okay. So I need to... This is gold right here. So this is the gold. Honestly. There we go. Oh goodness. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let's... My multi-layer sorting system here is pretty crazy here. Is that tall enough for me to get this? Is that just gold? Remind me. It must be. Can't remember. Okay. Yeah, it is. Okay. Perfect. Okay, and that will send that out this way. Like so. Okay. Honestly, look, that's so much shorter. So much shorter. Alright. Yeah, and I'm glad I'm doing this, because I think the iron here needs to go this way. I think I just go straight like this. Although I do wonder, I do have room. What if I set up 2 iron things right here? Because I had a thought, if I doubled my iron and did steel here, you know, let's see, do I need... Yeah, 1500. And then, yeah, eventually gotta do that. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. So steel definitely needs to get moving. Is there a way to minimize... moving physics objects? Huh. Okay. Anyway. I do wonder about this. Because I've increased my iron output, will these get backed up, and should I just account for it by just splitting it into two more? You know, I'm doing half and half right now, but should I do it more of try to get this to be, you know, a quarter and 75% or something like that? I mean, it's moving all these down here, but if I was just to quickly... Alright, let's just... hypothetical here. I think... there's quite a lot of room out here. I'm going to need more of these platforms. For instance, we have coal on the side here, so if we did our steel like this, since I have the steel going this way anyways, something like that, or I did it like this. Could I get, what's the closest right here? Right here, okay. And then one gap between, yeah, for the coal. Am I going to be able to fit? If I did it the other way. Would it be worth it to go down? I think it's worth to go down one. I think I'm seriously thinking this. At least my steel, right? Oh. Great skills, Grant. Great skills. Ah. Can we do this site? And bam, there we go. Because that way, actually, we'll even do this. Like that. You can't even tell the difference. I was like trying to figure out where the They're lining up. Alright, we're going to do this one more time. And just to be safe, I am going to throw in... Where'd you go? There you are. There we go. Nice. Nice. There we go. There we go. So we'll have 2 steel, and we'll just split this down the middle. Right? The iron's going to split down the middle. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I think this is the way to do it. Wow, I can fit all 4 down here, no problem. Okay, that is fantastic. Alrighty. Let's, yeah, now I can actually do what I want to do. This is my coal. And right off the bat. Hey, bud. Well, it looks like I'm almost out of time here, but... Here. Let's look. I think this is what's going to happen. Here we go. A smart splitter. Yep. We're going to need one of those. Okay. This... If this is the iron... Well, first we're going to do here. It's going to come out. We're going to come over here. And we are going to... Okay. So we're looking at... Where's the funnel? There it is. Okay, we're going to first go right up. This is my iron. I think I should do this right away. It's this... Whoa, can't see. Alright, so this goes 50-50 right here. And then I'm thinking hit this up like this. And then yes, then I divide it again. Like that. There we go. And then this should just come right over. And there we go. Nice. Okay. Okay. Right. This is my steel side. And then going over here. And like that. There we go. Hey, that is pretty clean. That is a pretty clean setup. Do I think I need anything else? No. Here we go. Now, let's deal with the coal. First off, let's again do this little thing. Oh, and you know, I should do this just because I just thought of it, or I'm gonna forget if I don't do it. I'm gonna do this right. Yep, just a second, buddy. Just a second. I can't get far enough away. There we go. There we go. Nice. Nice. That should keep stuff from falling out the back. Like that. Over this way. Okay. So this right here needs to get split. So first off, I think I should... It would be nice to maybe have this be entirely iron if I wanted to. Maybe even I could even make it entirely steel too if I wanted to. I could do like a one of these over here. That's actually not a bad idea. But give me 1 second. I'll be right back.